Okay, doing intros ain't fun at all. Anyways, I'm just going to say I hope you guys are doing fine, and we're going to do some fun building today in Islands. Now, I will also talk a little bit about this and that, let you guys know what is up with certain projects, what am I planning to do. Before I will talk about the theme park, which is behind me right down there, and or Wildlands, which is way behind on that side of the island. Let's first get into this little building down here. We have here a Frank's Fish and Chips. It looks freaking nice. I love it. And I enjoyed myself a lot on the stream last Saturday, 8 p.m. CET, which I will do every Saturday. And this time there were a lot more people, and what I also like it a lot is that we didn't only focus on, you know, me and this game. People were also having a very nice chat with each other, which, you know, should be a thing in stream, so that's why I also really enjoyed. We fixed some things together, we shared some ideas, and yeah, let me just show you around for a bit. It is not finished just yet. Of course I have some comments, but more about that in a second. So we got this part of the bar up here with some, you know, bottles and stuff. We got this very expensive $249.73. I'm not sure. So some bottles, some of these up there, and a very special bottle up there. You know, you just need to act with a little bit. And, you know, we made this upper floor here, some part of the building with some nice big windows. And these things I placed down here because some people, you know, want to make something for this building or something for the stream. So I had to lay down some pieces for them to know, like, what will be the size. We got some nice big windows. And this building looks good. I really love this building, especially because we've been building this together. And when you build things together, it turns out way better, you know, when you build things alone. I mean, I like this building, but I feel like there are some things that could be better in here. But, you know, nonetheless, this makes a difference between what I can and what we can do together. So very nice. The upcoming Saturdays, some more streaming. We will continue building onto this building. Now, before continuing on any of the other stuff, I have two comments. One is of Yo Hassendong saying, oh yeah, I was going to make some props for this restaurant build, right? And also the R for the stream starts soon. I'm gonna start on it right away. I actually got this R. It's an animated type of R. But more about that another time. I have a comment of JD Triton. He says, hey JB, when you do the live stream tomorrow, you should change the ceiling beams to a slightly different color so they will stand out a bit. Forgot to comment on his comment, which, you know, I still did yesterday, but, you know, he came to the stream and we did what he asked it, and I have to say it looks a lot better than just white. So yeah, together we make this building look like incredible, and this is something that I would like to do on stream, this building together and make things look incredible. Now about the theme park, I just have to report that I'm still being busy with one of the rides, and meanwhile I'm not really sure just yet. You know, I don't want to rush things. This is going to be something that needs to be amazing, right? And this floor needs a color, and I think this is also something that slowly but surely I want to, you know, add a little bit of this, add a little bit of that. Building a theme park needs to stay fun. So we have these wildlands over there, and I was busy with the wildlands, collecting some seeds that's going to need to be placed. Now, of course, a lot of this and that happened, so I abandoned the project just a little bit. So I'm going to need to get back into it. But right now, at this moment, around this time of, you know, end of November, things seems to be, you know, very busy for a bit. So I'm not sure when I will get back into it. Wait, did it corn? Did it just grow here? Or did it... Oh, I can't remember that. That would be kind of cool if, you know, certain plants over time will start growing back. Very super slow rate, but yeah, I need to get back into this project too. I'm going to need to spend a little bit of time just collecting the seeds, put them in the boxes, grow one of the seeds, have the box behind there, and just line them all up so I know what I have, and then just, you know, get the job done. I don't want to make like a whole a dense type of forest out of this, but just enough. You know, I also need to think of lag and, you know, FPS stuff, even though it's getting at a point that's getting worse and worse. All right. Any ideas, any suggestions, any comment, feedback, just let me know. So I'm just leaving this as it is for now. And for today, like I said, I would like to just, you know, do something a little bit more simplistic. So I want to build like a small little garage. And where's my vehicle? This is my engine. Steam engine. Oh yeah, okay. That is fine. So I'm going to need to have something with 2 entrances. So let me just do that way. Let's say that way. Yeah, okay. And then let's keep it like as it is, that way and that way. We're going to have a little beam type of thing right down here in the middle, and we're going to keep in mind, let's make it 2 walls thick. And so on and so on. There are a lot more projects that are on its way. Now, the developers are doing a lot of stuff too. It's getting more and more exciting because sooner or later update 1.11 will come out, which bring a lot of new stuff, a lot of, I would say, fixes, tweaks, things, you know, stuff like that. So it is a very exciting time. Sooner or later it's Christmas, so yeah, it's a busy times. And you know, I'm just also gonna be honest, I follow like the World Cup, even though, you know, people have their own opinion about it. I just like to follow it. Okay, let me just think for a second here. What I need to do is beautiful. We're making some progress again. Now, I have been thinking about the whole tree situation. I'm not quite sure if I can implement another tree, because okay, I believe this is the middle, so the amount of space between this tree, that tree is just as much as that tree and that tree. So that means that the space between this tree and that tree should be the same as that tree and whatever needs to get there, which in this case is going to be 5 of these with nothing between in. Which basically means that one of the trees is gonna be in the front of this door. But I can also choose to just leave this one empty. So then it will be that one and that one. Kinda ish slash about. I think it's gonna be lovely to just, you know, recreate this area in this few couple of videos. Alright, so then we have this down here. And here we can, you know, have a little maintain on your car to say. Something like this. So we're going to have a little stairways that goes down, and then you can, well, we can already mess around, but you know, if you know what, we are going to need to make 2 of these things. So allow me to get my mining bill thing tool. Annoying is what these cuts are going to be. All right, I'm just only doing that for once and never again because it's very cringy. All right. Okay, so this one is gonna be for the lower one. Oh no, it's not going to match out. Well, let's make it match out. And let's see, is this enough before I do too much? Maybe one higher will do better. Okay, that makes a lot of... Okay, you know, I'm not gonna complain about this, but... You know, I carefully want to say it makes a lot of sense to, you know, have it in your hands and then... Oh, we crafted something. Well, okay, you know what? Let's just start out here and then give it a little bit of depth in here, which I mean like 1, 2, right? And then just... No, that's too much. Okay, wait. V. Okay, there we go. And just place it like that. Just give it a small little edge. And this is just like a panel that can be, you know, token out or something or whatever. You know, just for a little safety here. I mean, this should be enough to, you know, work and whatever. And we fix something stylish. Now, do we have a big door? And once again, I'm an idiot because, yeah, but I mean a garage door or something. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Let me just fix the rest of it with walls of that high. You know, I am just going to sit down here for just a little second, and you might wonder why am I holding this thing in my hand. And I'm just gonna go to first person mode and sit down, turn this thing off, and breathe in and breathe out. and it starts raining. Perfect. So why all this show all of a sudden? I looked over to my third screen and I'm like, where is OBS? Am I recording? Well, OBS was recording, but OBS was recording a screen that was stuck on the same point where I started recording, where, with other words, it's like a screenshot. And I'm talking and doing and talking, and yeah, so the last 30 minutes of footage is just lost. Why is it lost and can I not show anything of it? Well, OBS didn't want to respond anymore. I had to force close it down. And as you can see, you know, I've been doing some stuff. It is okay. It is fine. Look at this build. Wow, doesn't that look amazing already? So, long story short, been building all this crap, and I was saying, you know what, in the next episode we can fill in the blank with tiny little detailed stuff and things and, you know, whatever not. We have here a little office, and you can look out onto the ocean and think, oh, I wish it was free today. Here we have a little room for a toilet, because, you know, we also need to go to the toilet. So, right down here is for the higher cars, and right down here it's for the lower cars. Yay! And here we have a ladder, and I was like, oh, look, if I jump in here, I'm looking through the roof of the office, while if I go in third person mode, I am standing on here, and then it's like, oh, look at this glitch. Oh, yay. Anyways, I made this splitter down here. In order to fill in the little gap down there, drop this little light bulb in there, have a splitter, and then onto this roof, have it like this, have it like that, have it like that, and then in here I'm just leaving this open because, you know, I can cover a roof onto this and a wall and you won't see this anyway. Got it. Okay, so yeah, this is what it is. Now I'm not quite happy with these wires sticking through, so I might just need to, you know, get this thing out of the way and redo it. It's always very important to have OBS open in my second screen so I can, you know, look if it's working or not and see like movements happening. In this case, I'm glad it's working again. Let's just do it like that. This should work, right? Let's just reconnect it. I know, bro, but just connect it, you know. Stop being a jerk. That's too difficult. Connect it up. See? No problem. Oh, it becomes light all of a sudden. No problem at all. Then, let's connect these to that. And that to those. Yes, I hope in the future you can turn it off. I would swear I have seen it somewhere. Turn off energy links or whatever. Alright, this also means we can make like maybe another car or something and also put it in here. And what I also think it would be fun is to have a tour car or tourist car or whatever. Just something simple and have like a whole row of cars down here which people can hire and they go around, go to Botlands and, you know, whatever not. I do have to say I have a little bit of a bad sleep the last few days, and not that my girlfriend can do something about that. She's just sick. And basically she's been coughing a lot, and you know, when you sleep together and someone is coughing each 30 seconds, you're not gonna get a lot of sleep. But you know, then again, she can't help it. I remember when I got sick and needed to cough a lot, my dad always get pissed off and angry and stuff, you know, and I'm like, I cannot do anything about it. So I you know, get the deal. It's more annoying for my girlfriend in the end than for me, you know, because I know she, you know, doesn't want to keep me out of my sleep. Right, so let's just fix this, that, and that. Oh no, it's not going to work out. Well, this though is just perfect. What I can do here is just, you know, do it with hand to say, or manual or whatever. Just drop it down, and then, you know, do it like that, and it's still fine because it won't troublesome around here. Just like that. How about, I've been using these guys for the top. Oh, and the game screwed up. Okay, how much do I need to redo again? I noticed the game today, OBS, me, and I'm going to need to redo the whole show down here. It is fine. I'm just going to, you know, leave it with this and just, you know, fix it once I'm done editing and I'm uploading the show for today. All I wanted to do actually was just place down this pathway, do a little bit of a stairway, and then fix a few parking spots down here, and you know, then that's it. So like I said before, next episode we're going to detail stuff. We're just going to have some fun in the editor. I really like to do that. I'll end up making the pathway, making the parking spot, and probably I place like a nice tree down here for the next episode. So it is all going to be fine. I'm just going to breathe in and breathe out, just 100% zen, and keep on smiling. Well, anyhow, I hope you guys have enjoyed a little bit. I hope you guys have a better day than me, and then I hope I'll see you in the next episode. Any gasoline in the game to just burn this whole place to bits? I'm just kidding. I just love this game. I especially love this down here. Like, finally, you know, we get to do some stuff. We get to fill in the blank. Look at that. And then, especially with this down here, now I feel like I want to place like a container down here and some more little bits and pieces. And we're gonna finish the street down here. It's gonna be beautiful. It is absolutely gonna be. Yes, I'm going to get my medicines.